A beautiful girl was busy with her cell phone. She seemed to be looking for job vacancies that were suitable for high school graduates like her. "Hey, what are you doing?" asked a man. YN turned her head towards the source of the voice. It turned out that the man was the man YN helped a few days ago. YN and her family had a feeling that the man was a good man, so they let him stay at their house for a few days. "YN, I'm looking for a job." The man leaned over to look at In's phone screen. "Barista. You want to work as a barista? Why don't you look for an office job?" "YN, there are no companies that will accept a high school graduate like me." "You're a high school graduate. But I saw a lot of college books in your room, and also a lot of pictures of you at Daegu University." "YN, I quit college when I entered the 5th semester." "Really?" YN just cleared her throat. While she was still busy fiddling with her cell phone, suddenly there was an incoming phone call from an unknown number. YN immediately answered the phone. "YN, hello." "YN, yeah, wait a minute," she said, then gave her cell phone to the man in front of her. "Who?" he asked, confused. "YN, I don't know, but he claims to be your cousin's older brother." The man quickly took In's cell phone and spoke to the person who called. "Sokjin Hung." "Sokjin, hey Jaeon Jungkook, where are you? Don't give me a headache. I'm tired of your parents always coming to my residence asking where you are. If you don't want to get married, there's no need to run away." Annoyed. "Sokjin, you and Taehyung are always giving me a headache. Jungkook, what's wrong with that widower?" "Sokjin, he always comes to leave his son with me. I've repeatedly given advice to find a nanny, and the most annoying thing is that he even told me to find a nanny for his son. Oh God, what sins have I committed to make my life like this?" "Sokjin, you hurry up and go home. I can't listen to your mom and dad talk anymore." Jungkook, "Okay, but by the way, how much salary will the poor widower give to his nanny?" asked suddenly. Sokjin, 6 million Korean won. "Why? You want to babysit Taehyung?" Jungkook, "Tisk, I'm an heir if Hung forgets." Jungkook, turning to look at YN. "Hey, you want to work, right?" YN just nodded. "You can babysit little kids now." YN, babysitting. Jungkook, "Yes, my cousin's brother is looking for a nanny for his son." YN looked silent, making Jungkook grumble in annoyance. Jungkook, "Why are you silent? You don't want to, even though the salary is quite high." YN, "I didn't say that I rejected it. How much is the salary?" Jungkook, 6 million Korean won. YN was wide-eyed at Jungkook's words. 6 million. Gosh, that's even more than a civil servant's salary, she thought. Jungkook, "Do you want or not? If you do, I'll tell my brother to recruit you." YN, "I want to. What's the address?" Jungkook, "Seoul." YN, "Seoul, but I don't have the money to go there." She mutters. Jungkook, "You don't have to worry about that, I'll cover everything." Jungkook, "Hung, please order 2 plane tickets, I've got a sitter for Taehyung." Sokjin, "That soon? Alright then, I'll send your tickets tonight." Jungkook, "Okay," he said and then disconnected the phone. YN, "You booked airplane tickets for me. Airplane tickets are very expensive." Jungkook, "I don't want to brag, but the price of a plane ticket is nothing to me. Think of it as a token of my gratitude to you for helping me and letting me stay here." Smiles. 2 days later, YN and Jungkook left for Seoul. Jungkook had told YN that YN would be staying at the residence of the child that YN would be taking care of. If YN felt uncomfortable later, Jungkook would find a place for YN to stay. After an hour flight, they arrived at Seoul Airport. Seokjin hung GG. Jungkook shouted loudly as he ran up to Seokjin, who was standing not far from them. Seokjin, shut up, you think this is a forest? Annoyed. Seokjin, wait, where's the woman who's going to be the Taehyung's nanny? You said you were coming with that woman. Jungkook, are you blind? She's clearly beside me. Seokjin suddenly turned to YN. Seokjin looked at YN from toe to head. Aren't you mistaken? I mean, is this girl going to be Taehyung's nanny? Jungkook, it's true that she's going to be Taehyung's nanny, so what? Seokjin didn't pay attention to Jungkook's words. He looked at YN with an astonished look. Miss, are you not wrong? I mean, why do you want to be a nanny? When you look at it, you're still so young. Aren't there other jobs you're interested in? Jungkook, who saw YN just silent, immediately cut off the conversation. Hung is asking too many questions. We should just go home. I'm really tired, said Jungkook. Seokjin, okay, but how about we go straight to Taehyung's father's house? Since he's cranky right now, I hope you can calm him down. YN, I'll try. After a few minutes of traveling, they arrived at In's prospective employer's house. Without lingering, Jungkook and Seokjin immediately barged into the house while YN just stayed where she was. Jungkook, hey, why are you staying there? Hurry up and get in. YN, is it okay to go straight into the house? What if the owner gets angry? Jungkook rolled his eyes lazily while Seokjin chuckled at the sight of YN. Seokjin, don't worry miss, this is our cousin's house and it's not the first time we've visited and it's normal for us to go straight in. Jungkook, hurry up and come in, he said and pulled YN into the house. When the three of them entered the house, they were shocked to see the messy living room, children's toys scattered everywhere and a crying 2-year-old toddler. YN, who saw the tiny toddler, was worried because the boy was crying bitterly. YN immediately went to him and held him while stroking his back. YN, hey, why are you crying? You're thirsty. Wait a little longer, your father is making milk for you, she said when she heard a noise from the direction of the kitchen. YN, hey handsome boy, don't cry anymore. Your father must be very worried about you, YN said gently. The toddler boy's crying started to subside. His round eyes looked at YN very seriously. YN, why are you looking at me like that? Am I pretty? YN asked with a chuckle. And unexpectedly, the toddler laughed, making Seokjin and Jungkook surprised. Jungkook, he never even showed me a smile. What a coquettish baby. Taehyung, mom, mommy, mom. YN, Jungkook and Seokjin were surprised to hear Taehyung call YN mom. YN, hey, I'm not your mom, but I'll take care of you. The toddler shook her head while looking at YN sharply. No, no, mommy, mommy, the toddler said as she patted In's cheek gently. Have you come? Asked a man who made YN. Seokjin and Jungkook turn their heads. YN was wide-eyed at the man, as was the man who was Taehyung's father. Taehyung, YN surprised. YN was still silent looking at the man with a surprised face. The current situation really made YN very confused. YN looked at the man and the toddler in her arms alternately. YN, don't tell me that this child is his. Does this mean I'm going to take care of my ex-lover's child? Oh my god, what kind of bad luck is this? I've tried so hard to forget that jerk, but why am I meeting him again, and I'm even going to be the babysitter of that man's child? Her mind is in turmoil. YN. No, I can't, I have to get out of here.